Okay, folks, I'm Dave. Welcome back to Wyoming Old Iron, and we're going to keep reassembling the easy washing machine from the early 1930s. So to start off with, this is your gearbox that transfers power up to your wringer head. This end goes into the main transmission, and then this end goes up to the wringer, and then you have this attachment piece with these two little, let's see if I can get it in the camera so you can see it here. You have these little grooves right here that slide in. So here we have a slot for what's called a Woodruff key, but you'll notice this is kind of an odd looking Woodruff key. I don't know what you actually call it. These little tips sticking out of the end aren't technically a Woodruff key, but that's the closest thing I can come up with, so that's what we're going to call it. Anyway, the Woodruff key slips down in there, and then it attaches through the center shaft of this main gear. So in order to put this together, and I wish I could get a picture of this, but I can't, you have to do this down inside of the transmission. Now we're going to bring the transmission over. We're going to set it up level. If you watched the previous episode, you know I got a little bit too much oil in it, so a little bit of oil leaked out yesterday, overnight. Now in order to line this up, okay, we got, I wish I could, let me see if I can get this. Hold on a second, folks. I'm going to take the camera off the tripod for a minute. So you're lining three things up at once here. Let's see if I can get this. You've got the main drive gear right here. You've got this groove right here, and then this piece right here goes into that groove on the main drive. So you got to line all this up at one time. So I'm going to put the camera back on, and you'll have to see it from the outside. And this is an Easy Model M, if you're wondering. And we'll get this thing put together. So let me put you back on the tripod here. That battery on this camera doesn't hold particularly well, so I like to keep it plugged in. Okay, so what we're going to do here is try to put this together. There's two round pins on the other side, and that also has to line up. nuts all together. Now I'm going to go in here and find where my woodruff key is. It's right at the 12 o'clock position. So you have to put the woodruff key in after you insert the shaft. That should be close. Lay that over for a minute. Grab the woodruff key here with the long needle nose. Pick her back up. Insert the woodruff key. That woodruff key, as long as this has been wearing in, there it went. What I was about to say is that woodruff key could have been directional. It could have worn in directionally. So as it turns out, it went in. We're good, no problems. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to set this back a little bit. Set my nut basket under there. I use that for washing off the nuts in the parts washer. We're gonna put some RTV across the top of the gasket. Again, probably not required here, but I want this to be sealed up well. Set this down there. Now the key here is until the tub assembly is ready to take this, until it's ready for you to put this up there, you have to keep this upright, otherwise it will leak oil out of this assembly. So there's a tub, I've got to put the legs and the ring and the outer covers and stuff on the tub before I can put this back in. So, turn it over on us. hoping you can see this. Okay, there's your gearbox assembly or assembly. We do have this cover that we've got to put on yet. And there's the gasket for it. I think I'm going to wait till it's up off the ground a little bit and mounted, and then I'll go ahead and do that. So I got to take this down and stand it up, and then I got to get set up to bring the tub in here. I want to thank you for watching. If you like the series so far, please hit the like and subscribe, and we'll be back in a little while when I get set up to start reassembling the tub.